Pump it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with
This is the
Trae.
day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peeps that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I want to welcome you to a fantastic Friday. So excited. I got some phenomenal guests for y'all today. Joining me first is J.R. Gray of J.R. Gray Design and Entertainment. He's going to be telling us about a phenomenal concert that's going to be here at the Tacoma Dome, y'all, May 3rd. And I'm so excited because I'm actually hosting this dope concert. So I can't wait to dive into the details with him. And later on in the show, we got Yvey Valcin. We're going to be talking about his salon. Really excited that he is here in the Black Media Matter Studios joining me. But of course, as you know, it is the top of the show. So it's a perfect time to tag and share the stream. That's right. Participate with us, y'all. Y'all are helping us grow by sharing this stream with folks who you feel could benefit from a daily dose of dopeness right here on the Day with Trae. And you know what? If you can't watch our TV show and look at the actual stream, we got you covered because you can also listen to us anywhere you find your favorite podcast. Just search Converge Media Network and the Day with Trae. Y'all find me on whichever platform is your favorite. Well, I'm excited because joining me virtually, we got J.R. Gray in the building. What's up, J.R.? How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing great, doing great. Well, I'm so glad you were able to join us. This is exciting because you have brought your brilliance in and connected with Motor City Entertainment to bring us a phenomenal concert here May 3rd. And before we get into it, I got to ask about your background in design and marketing. Tell us more about how you got started.
I got started when I was a young kid in high school. I used to create T-shirts with design, the heat press, and that kind of moved me on just into my entrepreneur journey. I was a cook in a club, and it kind of got me interested in what the club had to offer as far as the night performance. I gave it a shot, and then that kind of propelled my career into meeting some awesome people down the line, giving my own events that I've done in West Michigan, not only in West Michigan, but throughout the country. Led me to a great line of individuals to lead me to the team over at Motor City Entertainment and what we've been doing. So just a long line of hustle and bustle the right way. A couple bumps in the head and low end, high end, and successful shows that all has come to just a point where we are right now to come do big in Seattle, Washington on May 3rd.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to having these phenomenal R&B phenoms in the building. But also, this is something for me where, we think about a lot of folks who, want to be promoters. They want to put on amazing events like this, and they don't know where to begin. Can you give some tips of hey, this is how you get connected with the industry contacts you need to make sure you got the funding sources down to bring some dope acts to cities near them? Can you please give us a little bit of the blueprint here?
So I'm going to break that question down in probably about 2 or 3 different topics, and I'm going to do it as fast as I can. The first thing, in order to get into this business that we're in called promotional and entertainment, you have to be able to be open to criticism and being able to allow yourself to network. This is not something that's overnight. This is something that's came along for me for the last 15 years, and I'm still not where I want to be yet in this entrepreneurial marketing journey. But with all that being said, you have to put yourself out there as far as your skill set, and then you do have to be a jack of many trades. I'm not going to say all trades, but many trades. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a PR. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a musician myself. I'm always looking to inhabit everything I can when it comes to this area, and also finding capital is also another hard thing that you have to do. You have to just link in with the right people to have to trust your vision, or you have to save money really well in order for these things to come pass. And then once you do that, you got to make the right investment with the right artists that you want to be engaged with for the time being. And then after that, just make sure that whatever you say, whatever you put out there is what you do. And so for me, I've last year was probably one of the biggest years for me with entertainment. I worked for everybody from Future to Lil Wayne to J. Cole to, of course, I just got off. If you see my Instagram, I just was on a 32 city tour with Jacquees around America, being a tour manager. So with all that being said, just making sure that your name is really well. When I say your name, meaning your word is who you are, and what you are is who you represent in this business. Because, we got a lot of crazy stuff going on right now in the entertainment business. A lot of people that's not holding themselves to a standard of excellence. And that's what we try to do over here at Motor City Entertainment. We're doing that. We're pushing that, especially with this show that's coming up.
Absolutely. And this is something that is so key, because that integrity piece is necessary, especially as you're building relationships. Your word is everything. So I really appreciate you honing in on that and giving folks some of the blueprint here for how they do it. But this is phenomenal. I mean, this concert that is coming May 3rd to the Tacoma Dome, we got Ashanti, Maya, Kiki Wyatt, Monica, and Anne Marie, and y'all have pulled together a phenomenal lineup. Tell us about what it took to get to this place where now you're bringing it to Seattle area.
So for me, off rip, I'm going to go back to what I was saying. I was on tour with Jacquees, and we came to Tacoma, Seattle. Seattle is actually Seattle. We came there, and when I say the energy, for me, it was the best city. It was between New York and Seattle, but for me, I picked Seattle. Out of all 32 cities, we went from the south to the east coast to the north to the south. Seattle energy was just absolutely crazy for me. It was a no-brainer when the opportunity came and asked about the promotion of it. Would I love to be a part of it? I said yes before I think the sentence finished. And for me, I just know how good this market does when it comes to great entertainment. Seattle is a beautiful city. The people there, and I knew for a fact a lot of the women, because of Jacquees, will want to see a show dedicated to women in Women's Month with Ashanti, Monica, Kiki Wyatt, Anne Marie, and some special other guests. I believe this is honestly it was just a no-brainer for me, Trae. I just love the vibe, love the atmosphere in the city, and so we're just really excited about that. I think it's going to be one of those shows where you want to bring, if you got a lady, fellas, get your lady her tickets. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, if not, make this a ladies' time. You know what I'm saying? All you girls get together, get dressed up, and let's get on it and sing the 2000s and all the way up to now, nostalgia of entertainment. I think this is going to be one of those shows that is going to be one for the road, something for you guys to remember.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's so great to hear too, because honestly, somebody who's from Seattle, I am one who's always like, yo, we got to show up and show out for artists when they come to our town, because really that could be the big deal breaker if they want to come back, so we got to show up and show out. And I'm so grateful to you and the whole team over at Motor City Entertainment for seeing value in what we're doing here and in me being able to partner with you all to host this. I mean, y'all don't even know how excited I am. All of my people are coming out. I mean, folks are like, what? You're going to be on stage? I'm like, this is big deal for me. And so I just want to thank you and the entire team for seeing value in what we're doing here and knowing that we were a great partner for this, because that is my era of music, JR, okay? Yeah. I mean, we're talking about, just like you said, from the early 2000s, even going back into the 90s with some of their music. It's really beautiful to know that they are still doing it and pushing their music out there in a way that allows for all of us to get that great feel. And so I'm so grateful to hear that you say, hey, all the ladies out here, we're showing up for Jacquees. We can show up for this one. When you think about how you curate these experiences, what are some of those things you really want the audience to walk away with?
For me, like I said before, I grew up in a city called Muskegon, Michigan. I grew up with music all around me, and every time I had a chance to hear music, whether it was gospel, R&B, hip hop, I always was interested in getting that live experience, whether I was getting it at church or at a concert or in band, whatever. So, and it always seemed to me to get the live performance was always better than the actual album, even though the album or the song itself that was recorded led you into wanting to hear more. But when you actually got that live experience, the dramatization from the artist and the interaction from your best friend sitting next to you, reminiscing when you first heard this song, like for Ashanti, Rock With You, or Foolish, or Maya Moving On, or Monica, all the hits that she has, and Kiki Wyatt, just to get that experience with your friends, with your loved ones, the people that you hang with on a day-to-day basis, or by yourself. It's going to be something that we want you to walk away with. Like, first of all, they put on a great production. Secondly, when is the next show so we come back and do it again? The whole time we just want to really and captivate you with the lights, the sounds, the feeling, the smiles. Like, we're not just in it for, of course, the capital, but we're in it for the quality that we like to give to the audience, because you guys work hard Monday through Monday, some of you, and here you are with one weekend or one day, one night, the babysitter come. We want you to be like, man, you know what? That money that I spent was worth it. Every time Motor City Entertainment, JR Grade comes around, we want to make sure that we are a part of it, because we know that they give off great vibes, great introductions to what is coming and what's going to happen, and they live up to the mark from the start of the show to the end of it. From production, from the time we pull in the 18-wheelers to load in and set up the stage and get those 9,000 seats already, to the time we close the door and we shake the janitor's hands. It's just all about the experience of just being completely overwhelmed and engulfed in what it was to hear that first song that you fell in love that made you buy this ticket.
Absolutely. Well, I just got to say that, y'all got it all in the bag. Clearly, all of your years of being in this business is so important to make sure that folks understand that experience that is being brought to them is countering all of these things, right? You're thinking about all these things and putting them into consideration as you build these experiences for folks. JR, of course, if people are like, yo, I need to get my tickets today, I know we got a flyer here. Make sure you give them all the details so folks can be getting their tickets.
Yes, go to Ticketmaster.com. You can visit Motor City Entertainment page. You can go on my page, JR Gray Designs. It's everywhere. We're trying to make sure that we're just flooding out the whole Seattle area. We got so many promoters that's out there. I'm sure you have stuff on your page for them to go to, but make sure you go to MotorCity.com. And right now we're doing, because of Women's Month, for the whole week, we're doing 25% off all tickets. We're just doing something that we just felt, because the ticket sales has been going so good. Hey, we need to get back in this Seattle market. Some people say, hey, I would love to get this for my lady and her mom and her people. I say, you know what, since we're doing so well and we want to keep doing well and we want to keep on pushing it and coming back into the market, let's do something well. And me and my team, we just came up with this idea, 25% off. So just go get those tickets, get them fast, get them now. Seattle is such a dope spot. When I say I can't wait to go there, you got to tell me about so we got there, we had some food catered and it was okay. But you got to tell me where I need to go and stop and make sure I eat. I'm gonna be there for a couple of days, so you got to tell me where I need to go. Shout out to my homeboy. I got a homeboy from Muskegon that plays for the Seattle Seahawks, Anthony Bradford. Shout out to my dude out there. We're so excited, so I can't wait. Thank you again for bringing me on your show. Next time I'm going to do it in person. I know we're virtually right now. Yeah. We're going to be sitting right there next to you.
Absolutely, JR. Thank you so much for making time, and you got it. I got you on the spots. I'm going to be with y'all while y'all are here, so you'll get a full-on hometown experience. So excited to partner with you all. Thanks again for partnering with me. Can't wait to be there on stage with you all on May 3rd at the Tacoma Dome. Thanks again for joining us.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Y'all, when I tell you, it's so exciting for me because y'all have been seeing me here in the Black Media Matter studios. Many of you have been experiencing me hosting events, emceeing concerts, and all of that right here throughout the greater Pacific Northwest area. And I'm so grateful that Motor City Entertainment is bringing me to a big stage at the Tacoma Dome to be there with these phenomenal artists. So you definitely want to go to Ticketmaster.com, go to Motor City Entertainment. He said you can follow him at JR Gray Designs right there on all the social media platforms. Tap in and get your tickets today because it's going to be phenomenal. And I'm telling you, what a lineup. Ashanti, Monica, Maya, Kiki Wyatt, and Anne Marie. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to being there with all these phenomenal artists. Well, up next, we got a phenomenal stylist in the building and salon owner. We got Yvey Valcin in the building. We're going to be talking about Yvey Salon right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Big Tobacco thinks they know everything. They think they know you, your community, the places you go, the way that you spend your time. They think they got you all figured out, down to a formula, a calculation based off of numbers of what they think they know. Show them they're wrong. Learn more at theythinktheyknowyou.org.
Once you get into a battle, all that talking we was doing and in each other's face, that's how it gets.
Red Bull, Lords of the Floor. Legendary, game-changing.
It's the best 2-on-2s nationwide.
Lords of the Floor is gonna be a beautiful celebration.
You're gonna see 30 years of experience of real breaking.
Que no te confíes, ¿sabes?
When I show up, I'm not gonna hold back. This is it, one shot.
We smoked a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen again.
We're gonna go hard.
이대로 안 만났으면 좋겠다는 생각이 들도록 하겠습니다.
I wanna win.
I want to win the whole thing.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday, and joining me right now is the phenomenal salon owner of Yvey Salon, Yvey Valcin. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing great. You're looking
My God.
fantastic.
I mean, you know, you have no idea. I've been watching you. I've been hearing about you. I guess today's the day.
Yeah, today's the
I just wanted to bring this to you guys, just to hang out with you guys today. I think it's a proper thing to do.
Thank you so much.
Very welcome.
This is exciting. Okay, y'all, look, now that the team knows, hey, where this is gonna go. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Well, this is exciting because, you know, you have Yvey Salon, and I want to just talk a bit about your background because there's always something that inspires you to do the work you're doing. Tell us a bit about what got you started to now being a salon owner. Tell us the beginnings.
All right. I mean, I was born in this beautiful island called Haiti. I'm sure you guys heard about it. At a very young age, I assisted my sister doing hair, and I fell in love with that, right? But you know, in Haiti, I would say, you know, being a hairstylist, especially like a male figure, is not the most popular thing. But you know, I guess what I loved about it is just the way that my sister was received by the people in the community. And, you know, and then this passion, you know, came to existence. So, yeah, and, you know, of course, as we're getting older, we did different things. You know, the parents, they know what they want of you. So because of that, I kind of left that behind, but it was always in me. You know, it doesn't matter where I go, where I am, I will find a way to do a haircut for a friend of mine, something. So I'm very blessed to say that that's what I'm doing today, because that passion developed to something bigger than I could imagine. So yeah.
It's beautiful because honestly, like, you know, you see the passion when it comes, hair is a creative form. You know, being able to do different cuts and styles. And, you know, I think about my cousin who styles my hair. And every time when I'm just like, I don't know, just do something. And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, like she does something so creative and phenomenal. And she does my mother's hair as well. And so sometimes we've sat back and we're just like, oh my God, she's an artist. There's something so artistic about the craft of hair and what that, you know, means and how it makes someone feel when they get up out your chair.
Right.
Tell us about how you said, you know what, now, not only am I going to be a stylist, I'm going to have my own salon. Give us that journey.
You know, it's only fair that for every artist or any artist, it's important to have a lab. You know what I mean? That's where you create, without any pressure. I mean, I started at Gene Juarez professionally, and then later on, I wanted to create a space where that would be open to just people, because and in my experience in the industry, I've realized beauty is in everybody, but depending on where you're working at, you may not have the opportunity to say, I'm gonna go to this salon. I'm very serious about what I do, and I thought that it was important for me to open a salon where I can welcome people from different walks of life.
Yeah.
And, I'm located at the Chop House Row. I don't know, have you been there?
Yeah.
It's one of the coolest spots in Seattle. And it just, it's been wonderful, and I like the fact that, we're providing exclusive, services to an inclusive audience, if that makes sense, right? So,
I love that.
yeah.
Exclusive services to an inclusive audience. So tell us, does this mean you are, you and others who are in the salon are dealing with all types of hair types? Tell us about some of the services y'all offer.
Myself, I deal with different things, from hair cutting, hair styling. I do some colors because I have some clients that they swear that I have to do their colors. So I stick with them. I have a men's grooming specialist, and I have a color specialist and stuff. As we're speaking right now, I'm looking for someone that can do just like, natural Afro hair, like in a professional way. Because like I said, I believe, like you were saying earlier, hair is a very important, piece, right? And there's energy in that. And I think for me, being able to approach it from a professional standpoint, and you realize it's a serious business.
Yeah.
So right now, the salon, we have, you need a haircut, you need a fade, you need, like flat ironing, and any, like for me personally, I deal with complexity of the hair. You know what I mean? Like someone can come to me talking about how difficult the hair is, or my hair is doing this and I don't know what to do. That's where my expertise comes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I also feel like too, any good salon owner, this is about building relationship, because your clients are trusting you, they want to come back. So you got to build that relationship and build that trust for someone to say, man, okay, the folks over at Yvey Salon, they know what to do with my hair. And it's also this relationship that is so central to sometimes where they're like, oh my gosh, I need something right away, or I need a change, I'm ready to do something different. But they got to be able to trust you. How do you build that trust with your clients?
First of all, I had to make sure I learn what I know well. I know what I know well, and I'm equipped well, and like you were saying, relationship in this business is very important. And dealing with something so personal as hair, you got to be able to create an environment where the person can feel heard, understood, and listened to, and that's where you can build relationship. There's an aspect of knowing what you're doing, but also I feel like you gotta create that environment where they can feel heard, and for my clients, and I feel like that's the greatest thing in my business because of the relationship I have with them. Sometimes they the one that going out there talking about it. They're the one that all the experiences they have while they're sitting in the chair, They're the one that's sharing that with their friends, their families and stuff. So, I'm very grateful for the relationship I have with each client.
So special, Yvey, and honestly, it's got to come from a special place where, oftentimes people get in that salon chair and that's where they want to be the most vulnerable, right? So you're probably guiding them through, all types of challenges in life. I mean, that's the relationship. That's like the culture of the salons. Salons and barbershops have been that for so many different spaces. And I know in Black community, it's so serious, right? When you think about like going to sit in a chair and you don't know what you're coming in with sometimes or what your clients may be coming in with, but to have that space, to be like, yo, this is where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to some of my woes while you sit here and do my hair. So that's really serious in terms of the relationship. But, being there in the Capitol Hill area, I can only imagine that you get a wide range of customers and clientele coming in, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But, again, it's just a beautiful thing because people don't just trust people like that, And, it's something I've learned from my parents early on, you have to be conscious of everyone that comes your way because you never know. Yeah. And I use that, in my business to give that attention to everyone that walks in to the door. And sometimes I feel like I want to talk a little bit. I want to talk louder about, the type of things that we deal with as hairstylists, as barbers, because think about it. Someone shows up and you never met that person before, but they are expected to be given something good. Mm-hmm. They are expected to be heard, and you have to create that space. So we only went to school for hair. We were not, classified as a therapist. Yeah. But we deal with people in that level, and that's one thing that, about in my industry that I want people to know, that being able to do their hair is the least you do. There are different aspects to it because, again, it's a safe place, and that's where someone feel like I feel comfortable enough. I feel safe enough to share what's going on in the family, what's going on in the friendship and all of it. So we deal with all of it, okay? Yeah. So it's a blessing.
Well, it's so beautiful to hear your story and how you were able to go after your dream, your goals. Now with Yvey Salon being open in the Capitol Hill area, of course, the folks out there are trying to tap in, come in and get a wash, a condition, a cut, a style. Look right there. Let them know how they find you and follow you on your journey.
Yes, the salon is Yvey Salon. You can find us in yvey.com. That's yvey.com. Or you can follow my Instagram at Yvey the Stylist, YVEYTHESTYLIST, and also Yvey Salon. Oh. So stop by, and I must say right now I'm building the team, this salon, because the place is such a cool environment, and I feel like I have to create the place where artists can come and express the true self, So if you're out there, you're looking for a cool place to express your artistry, check us out.
Yeah, right on. Yvey, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been seriously great to talk with you about your background and what brought you into this industry. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. I've been looking forward to this, and you make it so wonderful. So I have a great time.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all, I told you it's going to be a fantastic Friday. I'm going to wrap all this up right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time watch. I don't know how I got you in my pocket spot. Yeah, that's babe. Need you every day. You seem like the barging down. Got my heart no barging in. From the bed to the floor to the couch. Might wake the neighbors up. If you then break you out. In the end, we gon' make the child. Then we gon' hit the show. Part 2, we don't need no pause. Miss you, we gon' get tipsy. Need a power spot.
Copy my steel. Face the fact that. Copy my steel. Face the fact that.
Hello, welcome to Elite Insights with Carlos Imani. We're looking to offer an in-depth look at event production industry through the lens of client experiences and joint successes. The podcast will emphasize guest interviews, focusing on client discussing their fields and reflecting on their collaboration with Elite Collective. Again, you're with Elite Insights. Carlos Imani here. I'll see you guys in a few.
Africa Town Plaza is our latest affordable housing development project. It's 126 units of affordable housing over community commercial space.
It's the first time in my career, and I've been doing this for 10 years, that I was able to design for people who look like me.
Africa Town Plaza is a beacon of hope.
Africa Town Plaza is a love letter to the community.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. What a fantastic Friday it was today. Huge shout out to my guest, J.R. Gray. Y'all definitely want to get your tickets. And I'm telling you, for those of you who've been following me on my media journey, this is a huge deal for me. So, of course, I want Seattle to show up and show out between all the way to Snohomish, all the way to Pierce County, wherever you are in Western Washington, or if you're in the Pacific Northwest. This is a concert that is a destination concert. So even if you are in Portland and you're watching, you're in Idaho and you're watching, it might be worth the drive. It might be worth the travel, y'all, because I promise you that these amazing stars, Ashanti, Maya, Kiki Wyatt, Anne Marie, and Monica are going to be putting on an amazing show. So you definitely want to get your tickets. So huge shout out to JR for joining me. And of course, I'm so excited that Yvey Valcin was in the building as we talked about Yvey Salon. You know, we need more folks who care about the work they're doing the same way that Yvey does to be in the industries that make them feel whole. And I'm so grateful that he was here telling us about his journey into the industry of hair care and a stylist and now salon owner. And honestly, y'all, he said it. They are building. So if you are one of those folks that's like, yo, I'm trying to be in a dope space like that, I'm trying to service, clients, build my clientele up, please check out Yvey Salon. Go to yvey.com and make sure y'all tap into these amazing opportunities. Well, I want to thank y'all too for watching this week. It's always great to have y'all on the ride with me as we continue to uplift inspiring stories in an effort to inspire you, because no matter what guest I had on here this week, there's somebody who should have been able to inspire you to find your way to be a part of the solution, as they all have. That's really the journey that we're building here on The Day with Trae. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I look forward to being back with y'all until Monday at 11 a.m. Peace. Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.